Hey everybody, Bert from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones mod Let's Play. So, in the previous episode, our Lord, Rook Raventree, died of poor health, fairly young. I think he was 38 years old. And so his eldest son, his only son actually, Nelsor, is now the Lord of Weeping Bay and Eastmelt. Excuse me. Lord Nelsor is still single, and we've been trying to find him a suitable wife. We have our eyes set on Lady Dacey of Lastarth, because if we were able to perform a traditional patrilineal marriage with her, we would eventually have a son who would be heir to Lastarth, and that would obviously be really helpful in expanding our holdings. However, every time we manage to assassinate her husbands with her help, in most cases, in all cases actually, she marries somebody else that she apparently doesn't want to be married to, and so she will not accept our patrilineal marriage requests, only matrilineal ones, and so we're trying to get enough relations with her where she will consider changing her mind. And so that's sort of what we're working toward today. We've got the assassination plot against her current husband set up. She is one of the primary backers of that plot. We've got a whole lot of plot power behind it, so it should happen fairly soon. I don't think she's had... Let's see... She has had a son, so that's unfortunate. We might have to make him disappear or something, although I'd prefer not to. Anyway, that's the goal for today, or at least moving forward. So before we get started today, I just want to remind you guys to hit that like button if you're enjoying the series so far and you'd like to see more. And don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to follow along with this series or any other series on the channel that you might enjoy. Also, if you're interested in the House of Raventree, who is, the house that we're playing as, they're also the house featured in our Mount Blade Warband or Clash of Kings mod Let's Play, and so I recommend you check that out as well. So let's get the clock rolling. And actually, what's happening here? I'm going to decline his position. I tend to find that kind of cumbersome when I'm always stuck in car hold. It makes it so that I can't make war declarations at times because technically the Karstarks have my children as hostages, even though they're with me. They're just with me in car hold. But more importantly, we need to offer to join her war. So let's see, we should negotiate a non-aggression pact, and that'll take a second, and then once that's done, we'll offer to join her war, and maybe we can turn that into an alliance. One thing I really do not like is that forming alliances and non-aggression pacts doesn't improve relations or opinions. Let's see. I have fallen to the temptation of slothfulness. There are things I've neglected in my castle, things that should have been done, but I postponed them. Well, may the gods help me. Oh, okay, well, he's stressed now. Hopefully he doesn't die at 16 years old of stress. Anyways, we need to... Oh, form an alliance, okay. Let's try that. And then... when that goes through, we should be able to join her war now. No, actually, we can't. So that makes this difficult. Let's see. Insult, plot to kill, stop backing plot, educate child. I don't know. Her husband's in hiding, though, so that's fortunate. It means she won't have another heir. But she already has one that we're going to have to figure out how to get rid of. Meanwhile, we've got other family members who aren't married yet, namely Bethany Raventree, who we need to find a matrilineal match for. And we've had a hell of a time doing that so far. There just really aren't any acceptable choices or any good choices, and so I just don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Actually, you aren't terrible, but you're 61 years old, so that's problematic. Elias, 21 years old. Not terrible. I don't like that he's greedy and stubborn, but Can probably work with that. He's got a claim to Waypress. What else do we have here? I would like to gain maybe a claim from somebody in the north, but let's try the character finder. That might be a better way to do this. We want a male, preferably not in prison, who is not married, not a ruler. I don't care what religion really, but I'd prefer it to be my culture. And he doesn't necessarily have to be an adult yet, but he does need to be close to her in age. And I'd prefer they be part of a great house. Okay. So, we've got a bunch of Northmen here. Any that look promising? Actually, Arthur Bolton doesn't look too bad here. At 12 years old, his stat line's not terrible. Gregarious, honest, authoritative, and proud. That's actually not too bad. Let's see, she's 18, so that gives her 6 years. Is there anybody a little bit closer? He's not quite as good, and he's older. Anybody else? Let's see, you're 18. 19. We have Harwood Bull. It's an interesting name. He's got pretty good traits. Not very good skills, but he's not a terrible choice. If I were to arrange a marriage between him and Bethany, matrilineally, what would happen? Why not? Let's see. It's not going to say why. Oh, I picked the wrong character, that's why. I said Bethany. Still no, but that's much, much closer. Because he's the Castellan. If he wasn't the Castellan, they would accept it. So that's a bit unfortunate. But that's something to consider, because he may not always be the Castellan. We've got Lonel Flint, who is in hiding. That's unfortunate. He's stubborn, just, charitable, ruthless, and chaste, which is not a good trait. Rickard Castle, who has a claim on something. He's not bad, actually. He's lustful, which will actually be helpful for us. It means they'll have more children. Let's try to arrange a marriage between these two. Let's see how that goes. They won't accept a matrilineal marriage because he's also a Castellan. Of course he is. Oh, man. Is there anybody worth marrying who's not a Castellan? I guess we'll find out. Torrin Flint, you're not very good. I mean, you've got okay skills, but... or okay traits, but your skills aren't all that great. Man. So let's see. Arthur Bolton. Let's arrange a betrothal between you and Bethany. Would they accept a matrilineal one? Too high in the line of succession. Is he the heir? He is. That's unfortunate. Alan Bolton is right here. He is... wow, okay. I don't particularly like his character. So, how can we get rid of... let's see, what were we trying to do? Actually, you're not terrible, other than the fact that he's deceitful. Actually, no, he is terrible. His skills are really, really bad. So, Hardwood Bull, would you be willing to join my court? No? That's a shame. I don't know how we're going to lure anybody away. Maybe we'll go all and see if that broadens our horizons a bit. So we've got Athan Karstark, Athan Umber, Athan the Exile, huh? Not a bad character. Let's try for him, maybe. Can we pull this off? Yes, we can, actually. So I will do that. So Athan the Exile Umber is going to be her new husband. And he's actually got some pretty decent traits. I don't like that he's gluttonous. I don't like that he's greedy, and I don't like that he's... I mean, zealous can go either way. But I do like that he's strong. Strong is a really good trait. So if for example, she passed down her quick trait and he passed down his strong trait, we could have really, really powerful characters. Okay, so back to the actual game now that we've had like a significant detour trying to find a match for our sister. Her husband is not dead yet, which is unfortunate. So they have accepted. They're married now. Good, good, good. Lady Daisy of Astartes is won. We missed our opportunity to help out with that. To the groom's house? Well, I don't have any money, so... Don't know what you want me to do about that. Got a little bit of prestige, but no money and definitely no piety. Okay. So... That didn't work out very well for us. He's going to be difficult to get rid of in hiding like that. There's really nothing I can do to improve our relations other than give her some more money. We have a weak claim that can be pressed on the north. Okay. I don't want to go to war with the north at large. That's not a very good plan. I'm currently working on Carhold. Seal Shore wouldn't be a bad idea either. I basically want to get like this area here as a base of power and then figure out what I want to do from there. But obviously I can't hold all this myself, so you know, we'll have to delegate it. But that's the ultimate goal. So Sherian Hardy and Daisy Raventree had a daughter named Mylessa. Okay. Good for them. Daisy is our aunt. Was Rook's sister. Okay, anything gonna happen? Let's see. Could we possibly improve our treasure? No, apparently we can't. We could make Nelsor, our cousin, treasure, but then we wouldn't have a decent castellan. Let's see. What's going on here? Oh, they're trying to depose Bessa Stark. How did all of this happen? Like, so Benjen died of an illness, and before him, let's see. That is Eddard Stark. He was slain in personal combat. Brandon Stark was executed by King Aerys, so that happened in line with the story. And let's see, was executed by King Aerys. So yeah, that's about where the story began. Okay. I think we actually saw the... Yeah, we did see the Robert's Rebellion. Not the Robert's Rebellion, just Robert's Rebellion. But yeah, that was part of this playthrough. I don't think it's been anywhere near... Has it been 20 years? It must have been 20 years, because Rook was an infant at the beginning of the playthrough. And he was obviously 38 years old. So he had to have aged at least like 30 or so years. What are we looking at here? We're not quite at capacity yet, but we have almost 1,900 men when we're there. This has a whole lot of plot power, but nobody knows where he is, so that makes this difficult. Yeah, with him in hiding, that's going to be a very, very tall order. But at least this way, we're buying ourselves time, because she's not going to have any children with a husband in hiding. And since she is married, she can't marry anybody else, you know. So it's just a matter of kind of waiting it out. But obviously, if I wait too long, they get too old, and then we miss our opportunity of having children, and then things just become a mess. Now, this guy has a couple daughters, but they're married as well. So we've got Mora Umber, who married Mark Snow. And, let's see. They had a daughter, Alyssane Umber, who we could probably arrange like a... Can we we can make that happen. The issue there is that I don't want to do that yet because, oops, that's the wrong thing. If they have a son, she's no longer the heir, and in fact, who's the actual? Well, I guess he's still liege, so technically neither of them are. But yeah, she's the heir. Is he? Let's see. He's disfigured, scarred. Oh, he's in hiding as well. Okay, couldn't tell if he was deposed in some way or what was going on with that. But yeah, so Mora Umber is his heir, and Alysanne Umber is her heir until further notice. We might be better off playing the long game here, and let's see, Mira Umber, she's already betrothed, or she's already married to Roderick Glover. Interesting. That happened pretty quickly. I wish we could have had a chance to marry her, though, but I don't think she was very good. No, she's terrible. She's actually, well, she's pretty terrible, too. That's why I was trying so hard to get Daisy to marry us. So, who are all these people that have arrived in my court? Is there any particular reason? Marissa Knott apparently has been released from prison and brought a whole lot of people with her to our kingdom, or our lordship, I should say. So that's a thing, I guess. I don't know what we're gonna do with all of them, but we have a bunch of people on our court now. Let's take a look, and they're all lowborn too. Let's see. So their leader was, I've already forgotten her name. She's in here somewhere. Mira Karstark, Rowena. Why is Mira Karstark here? Huh. Well, she's an imbecile, slothful, and cruel. It's no way to go through life. Being dumb and mean. Right, so got Mira, who's just a random courtier. Where did she go? Margaret Kerwin. She's married. Good. Back to my court. I should never have clicked off of her because I've lost her forever. Okay. Rowena. There's Bethany. It wasn't her. It had to have been one of these ladies. Oh, it was her. No, it wasn't. Because it was she was noble. Of noble birth. She wasn't lowborn. But she had a similar haircut. Hara. Sarah. Theoden Karstark. Nelsor Raventree. Sorry, Mylessa. I don't see her. Huh. So apparently they all just came here for no reason. Oh well. Oh well. So what's going on with this? Is your husband dead yet? There's no way for us to know where he is. That's the thing. Like, where might you be? Would he join my court? He would! That's hilarious. Let's see. I'm gonna decline that. Seneschal, no thanks. Yeah, let's invite him to our court where we will assassinate him. That'll be hilarious. Like, how easy could it be if we get him to our court? We know exactly where he is, just a matter of making it happen. He's going to accept. He's now in hiding at our court. Let's send our spy master over there to, I believe that's the one we want. Increasing intrigue events. Yeah. So, wait, I can't go there? No, apparently I can. I don't know why it was blacked out. But you do your thing. And hopefully we can make that happen. That should improve our chances. Why are we losing plot power? That was strange. It dropped and then it shot back up. What's going on with you? I don't know. I have no idea. We could offer to educate her child and maybe make him disappear too. That seems like something that might piss her off though, so maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, I haven't seen any other good matches for Nelsor other than her. She's a perfect match. It's just we can't get her to accept our marriage, and then every time we free up the spot to potentially make it happen, she marries somebody else. So we have to be like quick. I can't send her a gift either. Why is that? Oh, I need 30 gold. Okay, well we'll get there soon enough. What's he want me to do? Chief General? I don't know if I should do that. Are you gonna pay me? I'll accept, but I don't know that I necessarily want to. Okay, so I'm Master at Arms for Roberd Karstark. I like Chief General better. It sounds... Well, Master at Arms is pretty cool too, actually. That's a pretty cool title. You're not just like a man at arms, you're the Master at Arms. King Gullion of the Iron Throne has inherited Dorne and other titles from Arion Martell. So he is the son of King Aegon and Queen Arion, who is obviously Targaryen in feature, but Martell in name. Because for some reason, the king on the Iron Throne, who wasn't actually on the Iron Throne, decided to make a matrilineal marriage. I will never understand why that happened. But, so yeah, the Martells are now the king, the High King or whatever, but I don't know that anybody's actually, like, under them, because John Connington is still, or actually no, he's not, he was. So now, apparently, his son, Argilac Connington, is actually king of King's Landing. But, you know, the Martells are holding on to a lot of other stuff. Let's see. High Lordship of Harrenhal, interesting. And then we have the Kingdom of the Riverlands that is independent. Catelyn Stark, is that... Does she have any relation to Catelyn? Or maybe that is supposed to be Catelyn, just... Catelyn the Tickler, interesting. Yeah, that is her. I think they spelled her name wrong, though. I don't think there's supposed to be an E there. It's Catelyn, not Caitlyn, and that's clearly Caitlyn. But yeah, she was married to Eddard Stark, so it must have been her. Interesting that she's Queen of the Riverlands, though. That's a very strange turn of events. Lysa Tully is still alive as well, but she's younger. Let's see. Edmure II is dead. Severe maiming. That's a hell of a way to go. Like, it's one thing to get maimed, but like to be severely maimed. I'll pass. But yeah, obviously a lot of stuff happening in the south that we just can't keep track of because we're so busy with the north. And what do we have going on here? Factions disbanding, and so on, so forth. Is this ever going to happen? We have 200% plot power. Like, I would think that would be enough. But what do I know? What do I know? Okay, so we can give her another gift. If I send it, how much will I get? 27. Is that worth it? Would that give me enough? Let's see. That would be... what, 56? Is that right? 56 total? Yeah, that would be 56. That might be enough. That might be enough. Oh, the reason we couldn't join her war is because we had already joined it. We just weren't actively participating in it. We were part of the war, we just didn't send anybody to actually fight. That's what it was. I remember now. I'm going to send her the gift. Hopefully... Here's the thing. She's not part of this plot anymore. And so it worries me that... she might hate us if she finds out that we killed her husband, even though she was initially in on it. So... I'm a bit concerned that we give her the money, but then, something happens and she finds out about this, and now she hates us and we wasted the money, and she's never going to marry us. Plot to kill. I can't invite her to the plot anymore. I wonder why. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna send her the gift. That puts us at 56. We're very, very broke, but we'll start making more money. And I'm hoping that if we can pull off this assassination, which it's not going to happen this episode, we'll have a high enough opinion with her to make that patrilineal marriage happen. And then obviously, it's just a matter of making sure that the son of Nelsor, our character, and Lady Dacey becomes the heir of Lastarth. And then, you know, he inherits this, this, and this. And that makes us, you know, one of the stronger factions in the north, at least in this portion. We kind of usurp some serious ground from the Umbers, and then we can set our sights on maybe Last River and Sealshore from there. So, with that, we're going to end it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.